What did 2025 teach you about yourself? What was your takeaway from 2025? What a year to start blogging. I didn't plan to start a blog like this, but if this space is going to mean anything, it has to start with the truth. 2025 wasn't a highlight reel year for me. It was a year of loss, fear, and uncomfortable clarity. It reshaped the way I see my life, myself, and what really matters. January hit fast. One moment I had stability, routine, predictability. The next I didn't. Layoff didn't just remove income. It also challenges your sense of worth. Suddenly your mind starts to race. How long can I survive this? Will I even bounce back from this? See, fears comes in quietly, but then it gets loud. But after the panic settled, something unexpected happened. I was forced to take an inventory of myself. What am I actually good at? Where was I coasting instead of growing? What skill still matters even after the badge is gone? That process was uncomfortable, but it was grounded. Optimism is not just pretending everything is fine. The belief that I can rebuild myself even if I don't have all the answers yet. And that's what I'm holding on to. 6 months into this horrendous ordeal, I got that phone call I've been dreading. I just lost my father. Nothing prepares you for that moment. Not logically, but emotionally. And grief doesn't come in like one big wave. It comes in small, everyday realization. That call I can't make anymore. That advice I will never hear again. The quiet in a place that someone once exists. Losing him changed the way I think. It made certain ambition feels louder, and some, strangely enough, was no longer important. Who am I really showing up for? What man am I becoming? What am I postponing that life is not waiting for? Grief strips away all the noise. And in that quiet, I was able to hear myself more clearly. The final blow of 2025 for me was deeply personal. The wife and I separated because of one dramatic explosion. But the distance that grew quietly, disconnections that happened while life kept moving, signs I missed, the conversations I delayed, the emotional check-in that I assumed would happen later, but later never came. It wasn't just a loss, it was accountability. Understanding that love requires presence, not just intention. It forced me to confront something hard. We don't just suddenly lose people. Lose them slowly while convincing ourselves that everything is fine. And that awareness stays with you. As 2025 comes to a close, this year has taught me that stability is temporary, health is fragile, relationship needs presence, not assumption, and your inner world matters more than your resume. It also taught me something hopeful. You can be broken and still becoming. I don't know if that requires pause. Anyway, why am I starting a blog? I'm not starting a blog because I have everything figured out. I'm starting a blog because I don't. However, in 2026, I want to document life experience as it happens. This won't be a blog about perfection, but it will be about progress, reflection, and honesty. If you ever experienced a loss, if you've been laid off, if you're rebuilding quietly, you're not alone. If you want to follow this journey, the lessons, the mistakes, the growth, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and walk through 2026 with me. That's people figuring life out together. So until next time, thank you for watching my first episode. Have a good rest of your day.